Just wanted to come out and share with all my Caribbean Corner people today something wonderful that we've experienced. I have Mike Watkins from Success Media Solutions here. He's the gentleman that's been doing our TV commercials, and we're about to put on another TV commercial. He just got that finished. He just wrapped that up for us, and he's done awesome work for us. We're very pleased with his work, and so we wanted to share him with you. There's a lot of businesses out there who could benefit from his expertise, and a lot of people, whose information he could pass on. That would be very positive. So without further ado, Mr. Michael Watkins.
Marcel, thank you so much for that incredible introduction. It's been a pleasure working with Golson Spine, and I just want to say that, for folks who don't know out there, that your company, your organization, the way you guys treat people is second to none.
That's us.
A real first-class operation, and it's been an honor of mine to be working with Golson Spine.
Well, we love your work, so we got you here to share.
Well,
because we're going to like to share the good things with others.
I appreciate that. So, as you mentioned, I am the founder of Success Media Solutions. We are first and foremost a full-service marketing company that specializes in video marketing. We do local SEO and all things media related. So
digital.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's the future, right? I mean,
Yes.
The next frontier is online marketing, and as a business owner, you have to make sure that you're there.
Have a presence.
You have a presence online. So what I did today, Marcel, is I brought a special list of tips, especially for the WAVS audience, right?
Okay.
If you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're someone who is trying to get the message out about your business, what I did was I brought top 5 tips,
awesome.
The top 5 tips for your business, and the ways to get found online, right? So this is the top 5 tips for your business and how you can get found online.
Your search engine optimization, etc.
Exactly. All of that stuff we're going to cover really quick. So without further ado, I'll get into number 1. All right. The number 1 way out of the top 5 that you want to get found is content, right?
Okay.
This is assuming you already have a website. One of the main things that you have to make sure that you do is produce content. Good content, good useful content that your audience is going to find valuable.
Yes.
So in your case, what you guys are doing an excellent job of, by the way, is a blog.
Yes.
Right? Make sure that your website has a blog on it. Make sure that it has information that your clients and that your audience is going to find useful. Right? So you've got to make sure that you have content on your blog. You've got to make sure that you're producing stuff out there, not just from a customer or client based format, but also in terms of Google, right?
Okay.
Google. Exactly. That's the way that they that sends signals to Google to help them get your website found. So you got to make sure that you're producing content on whatever format that you have. All right. Number 2. All right. The second thing that you need to make sure that you're doing as an entrepreneur or business owner to get found is make sure that you're utilizing Google's platform, right?
Because they're the king.
Google is the king, right? I mean, they're the number 1 search engine on the planet, so you've got to make sure that you're utilizing their platform in terms of, distributing your content. And the way you do that is make sure that you're using Google Plus. Right?
Okay, yes.
Claim your business page on Google Plus. It's absolutely critical to getting found online. It's critical to showing up in what's called SERPs, the search engine results pages. All right, so you make sure as a business owner that you're claiming your Google page. All right, number 3, what you want to do is make sure that you verify that page, and I'm going to go over some tips that I'm going to provide to the listeners for free after we get through this list. All right, but what you want to do is make sure that you verify your Google business page and get reviews. Right? Because if you just claim the page and you don't verify it, there's a process that you have to go through that Google makes you go through to verify that you're a legitimate business owner, so they can know that you're real and that is your company. So you need to verify it and you need to get reviews.
Yeah, like we're doing right now, trying to go out there and get
exactly.
folks to
It's
review
really
us.
important. Those are things that send signals to Google and make sure that you get found. All right. So on to number 4. Social media engagement, right? Number 4 is really, really important, all right? You need to make sure that, number 1, you're choosing the right platform for you. So
Your
there's
Facebook,
exactly.
Instagram.
So here's what I want to touch on with regard to that. We've lost count of how many social media platforms
many
are out
of
there
them,
now.
yeah.
There's one popping up every week, it seems like. But here's the thing: you don't have to let that get you down or think that you have to be on every single one of these, right? If you are on the one that caters mostly to your audience, that's the one that you need to focus on. So a good example that I have here is, for example, if you're a club promoter, you might want to make sure that you have a significant presence on Instagram, right? Because that demographic might be mostly on Instagram. And if you're a business-to-business company like we are, we have a solid presence on LinkedIn. Because that's where a lot of small businesses are, that's where a lot of entrepreneurs are. So you have to cater your presence to the platform or to the audience that goes to a particular network. So don't worry that you're not on every single, one of those social media platforms. You don't have to be.
Pick your three and go.
Exactly. Pick the top three. Pick the top 3 or 4 that you want to be on, that you know that your audience is on, and you focus your efforts on those particular platforms. All right. Number 5. I am surprised at how many people don't do this. Get a YouTube channel.
Okay.
Video.
I can understand why a few people might not do that.
Absolutely. But well, here's the thing. Video, although it's the most engaging form of content out there, it's also one of the more intimidating ones, right?
Okay.
A lot of people are scared to be in front of the camera. They don't want to go,
Use your cell phone.
And that's a very good point, actually. I mean, obviously, the better quality of the video, the better you'll come across, the more engaging it'll be.
True, yes.
But you don't have to have professional equipment like a lot of production companies out there. You can use your cell phone, like you said, Marcel. So that's actually a really good tip. But it is really vital that you get on YouTube and you have a YouTube presence, because then what you can do is use the videos that you upload to YouTube to proliferate to the rest of your social media. So it really, really, really is a good, vital part of getting your message out there, to have videos and to upload them to YouTube. So, and I'm going to give a bonus tip here. All right, I know we said top 5.
Bonus is nice.
Bonus is always nice, right? Brata, as we say.
Brata.
I'm going to give a little brata here, all right? So I would be remiss if I did not mention this in the top 5. You absolutely need to be serious about your SEO and getting backlinks, right? You touched on that earlier when we started giving the top 5, Marcel.
That's your search engine optimization.
Search engine optimization. That's an acronym for search engine optimization, SEO, right? And what that is, it's a method of making sure that when people out there are searching for a particular product or service, that you show up in those searches.
The top 10 or
right, you want to show up on the first page of those searches. And how you do that is a process. It's not something you do once and it goes away. It's not something you do a few times, and it's an ongoing process that you have to do. But keep doing it, folks. Do not stop doing it. I know it's challenging sometimes, and I know it can get tedious in terms of the things that you have to do to make sure you show up in those results, but you absolutely have to do it, because there are many people out there searching for products and services that the only place they're looking is online. Right?
Yes, people are going on their phones now. It's much more on
mobile.
The phones. A lot
mobile.
Of, I mean, the mobile.
I remember when we were doing some SEO for you guys, and we did some analytics, and it was surprising to everyone that 33% of the searches were coming off of mobile devices.
Yes.
You remember we were looking at that, and it was a surprise, because people are driving around, they're in their cars, and if they're looking for services, they're pulling up their iPads or they're pulling up their mobile devices, their smartphones, and that's how they're searching. So you absolutely have to optimize your content for getting found online and for getting found on the mobile devices. So SEO and obtaining backlinks is absolutely a way that you need to engage in to make sure you get that.
I want you to let folks know where they can reach you, Mike. They can reach you on our website at ghostandspine.com under Community Partners.
Right.
You look there and you're going to find Mike's information, contact and all that, but I would like you to share that with them.
Right. So, like I said, Marcel, I'm going to offer something special to the WAVS crowd. You can reach us on successmediasolutions.com. You can go to our website, or you can find us on Twitter or Instagram at successmedia305. That's at successmedia 305. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to offer everyone out there listening, if you want a free guide on how to set up your Google page, on how to set up your Google information page, your Google business page, go ahead and send me an email. Go to successmediasolutions.com. Go to the contact page, send me an email, and I'm going to send you immediately a video that shows you, walks you through the process. It's about a 9-minute video. Walks you through the process of how to get set up on your Google business page and make sure that you get it verified. And then you'll be on your way to showing up in search results no matter what you do. If you're an attorney, if you're a real estate broker, whatever you do, we're going to make sure that you get on Google and you can get found for the product or services that you offer.
Mike, thank you so much, Mike. That's awesome, because you know something? When I started, I didn't have that, and so I know how hard it is.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, we want to make sure the business.
What about your Google Plus page?
I'll definitely help you. I'll help you.